Yeah, congratulations to Brian, his kids. I mean, they deserve to win. Shoot, I mean, there was some possession things. The Coleman Jones kid, when he banked, I don't know if that, I think they called it a 3, it was a 2. When he banked that ball in, our defense was outstanding. We just needed to get a stop there. But he banks it in, and then we go down, and we got a 1-and-1 to win it in regulation. And then we still had an opportunity. Was the 1-and-1 in regulation or overtime? I can't remember. Which one was that? Remember? Yeah, I think no, the free throws, the 1-and-1. Yeah. So we had 2 chances there to win it. Had same thing against Alabama. Ball had a chance to win that one. We're up 5 with 4-something to go against Auburn. You know, we're right there. You know, we're just sometimes you've got to keep plugging and finding who the guy is. You know, we've always had the guy. This team doesn't have a guy yet. And then as a coach, I've got to help him. You know, I'm not a finger pointer, never have been. Got to really, really continue to evaluate this team. You know, they're all in different roles. You know, we have a hard time getting the ball into the paint for kickouts. That we struggle with that. San Diego State did a great job of guarding that tonight. And then we did the same thing. Now they banged some tough contested threes, especially number 21 Bird. He hit 3, and then the Jones kid, the 3's off the bounce. But, you know, we're up 10, we're up 11, 40-29, we're up 10. I think what's disappointing to me was our leadership breakdowns. You know, we've been pretty good at pick and roll defense. Somebody neglected to take the roller there. You know, why did we have that mistake? You know, what is the issue there? You know, we're switching there at the end. Yeah, we had a young man jump into a coverage call, and you know, we're saying during the timeout and after timeout, switch, take away the left hand, switch. You know, next thing you know, he's going down Broadway shooting a left-handed layup. We just got to get a lot of things cleared up. I got to do a better job of coaching them, do a better job of putting them in the right spots. We got to figure out how. You know, offense. You know, we're struggling because we're not getting anything easy. You know, it's easy baskets happen because you can get the ball inside the paint. We're getting the ball to the block, to the post area, but our big guys are just, you know, one dribble post move against a shot blocker, and obviously you've got to shot fake that. You know, we're not little things. You know, we got to clean those things up. We're a good team. But that might be all we are right now, just a good team. We're not really good or very good, but we're good enough to play with all these really good teams because we've been in a position to beat them all. I mean, you could make a case that we could be 7-0, but you could make a case that we're right where we should be, 4-3. So reality says we're probably somewhere in the middle.
Hey, Coach, quick question. Both your teams, San Diego State and Houston, really kind of hang their hat on defense. Is the way they play defense, is it different than the way you guys play defense?
I don't think so. Very similar. Maybe certain things are different, but doesn't have to be alike or different. It's just they're both good.
Coach, they had a couple guys who might not have been prominent people in the scouting report, had big games for them. Coleman Jones and Farrell Compton, they hadn't really done much at all this season. Did you not expect that? Or
Did you?
Have you seen their first few games? No.
Yeah. Well, I saw the stat sheet, so. The Jones kids was shooting off the bounce threes. He made 3 of them. That doesn't include the one he banked in. So the offense looks a lot better when that biscuit goes in the basket, that's for sure.
You did a great job on their 2 leading scorers. They didn't have a point 31 minutes into the game. From there, Boyd got going a little bit. B.J. Davis hit a big shot there. What did you see there? What happened that sort of allowed it just a matter of time before they got going, or was it defensive errors?
Talented kids are going to make some shots. We're not 1964 Dodgers with Sandy Koufax now. We're not going to shut them out. So they're going to score points. It was the Compton and Coleman Jones. They scored 29 points. I think, what were they averaging combined coming into the game? I don't have that. But when you're struggling, that's what happens. We just got to keep hanging in there. Keep the right attitude. Keep coming to practice. Coaches, starting with me, we've got to do a better job putting these kids in better positions. We've got to find a way to get some easy baskets against good defensive teams. Your offense is always better against teams that don't guard. But San Diego State is a good defensive team, and they bothered us tonight because they forced us to play way too much east and west. At some points, you got to get north. You got to get downhill. You got to get north and south. And we were, we had our opportunities. Sharp's a pretty good scorer. He got in there a few times, and he just missed. Whereas when they had their opportunities, they scored. So hats off to Brian and his group. We go back and get back to the drawing board and try to figure out how to make this team better.
Last thing for me, on the final possession of overtime, you called timeout, 7 seconds left. Traditionally, Brian will foul in that situation. Did you expect that, and how did you?
No, you don't ever. I thought about it, but I don't think that the way his defense was set up, I wouldn't have fouled. The defense was too good. That's given us a chance to. That's not a foul situation anyway. They're up 3. The best we could do is tie. We're down 3, right? So why would he foul if you're up 3? That's not. I wouldn't have fouled us. The way they guarded the crap out of us. So, and you're not going to put pen to paper and get a wide open shot against a team that's going to switch every screen. So somebody's going to put the ball in your best shooter's hands off some kind of action. OJ got a shot. His foot was bothering him a little bit tonight, but we got some guys on the bench we got to keep bringing along and can help us once we get through December and January, February. A lot of the season left. It's not. Houston's not used to losing like this over the last 6 or 7, 7 and 8, whatever it is, years. But it happens. You saw what happened to Maui. It happens. You better tighten your belt. You don't point fingers and blame as a coach. You figure out how to help your team. A lot of basketball left, and I expect this team to bounce back.